They thought humanity had no weapons. Then our moon opened its hangar. Commander Zethkar of the Dominion fleet gazed at the blue-green marble suspended in the void before them. Earth hung there, defiant and beautiful, completely unaware that its existence would end within the next solar cycle. "Such a primitive world," sneered Admiral Vexton from the bridge of the flagship Eternal Conquest. "Our intelligence reports indicate they've barely achieved interplanetary travel. No energy shields, no plasma weaponry, no quantum torpedoes. They still use chemical propulsion for void's sake." The invasion fleet stretched across space, 300 vessels of the Galactic Dominion, each one capable of glassing a planet. They had conquered 47 star systems using this same, overwhelming force. Humanity would be number 48. Captain Sarah Chen of the Earth Defense Force vessel. Defiant watched the alien armada through her viewport with grim determination. The hastily assembled human fleet consisted of 23 ships, converted, mining vessels, cargo haulers, and a handful of military prototypes. Against the Dominion's might, they looked like toys. "Ma'am," reported Lieutenant Park from the communications station, "we're receiving a transmission from the alien fleet." "Put it through." Admiral Vexton's reptilian features filled the main screen, his four eyes gleaming with predatory satisfaction. "Humans of Earth, I am Admiral Vexton of the Galactic Dominion. You will surrender immediately and submit to integration into our empire. Resist, and your world burns." Captain Chen stood slowly, her jaw set. "This is Captain Sarah Chen speaking. For the United Earth Defense Force, we reject your ultimatum. Earth is not for sale, conquest, or integration." A sound like grinding metal emerged from Vexton's throat. Laughter. "Brave words from such a pathetic species. You have no weapons that can threaten us, no shields to protect you. We've studied your broadcasts for decades. We know exactly what you're capable of. You think you know us?" Chen's voice carried a dangerous edge. "You've made one critical error in your intelligence gathering, Admiral. Impossible. We've monitored every military installation, every satellite, You forgot to look up." On the Dominion flagship, Commander Zethkar's sensor officer suddenly straightened, mandibles clicking in alarm. "Admiral, I'm detecting massive energy signatures from the human moon." Admiral Vexton whirled toward the tactical display just as Earth's moon began to change. What they had assumed was a natural satellite started to split along geometric lines that had been invisible moments before. Massive sections of the lunar surface rotated away like colossal hangar doors, revealing the truth that humanity had spent 2 centuries concealing. The moon wasn't just a moon. It was the largest military installation ever constructed. From the artificial caverns carved deep into lunar bedrock emerged humanity's true fleet, not the handful of converted civilian ships they'd shown the galaxy, but 500 purpose-built warships that had been under construction since the first radio signals had been detected from the stars. The Yamato-class dreadnoughts powered up their antimatter cores, their kilometer-long hulls bristling with magnetic acceleration cannons. Behind them, the Bismarck-class battleships activated their fusion lances. Swarms of Hornet-class fighters poured out like metallic insects, their numbers darkening space. But the crown jewel was the massive space station that had been hidden in the moon's core. Luna Base 1, a fortress the size of Manhattan, mounting weapon systems that could crack planets. "Impossible," whispered Commander Zethkar, watching his tactical display light up with hundreds of new contacts. The energy readings. How did they hide this? Admiral Vexton's confidence evaporated as quickly as atmosphere from a breached hull. But our intelligence said they had no significant military. Captain Chen's voice cut through their communications array, now broadcasting on all frequencies with crystal clarity. "Did you really think a species that survived ice ages, plagues, and world wars would leave their home planet undefended? We've been preparing for you since 1947. The human admiral's image appeared on screens throughout the Dominion fleet. Admiral Marcus Webb, a man whose eyes had seen too many classified briefings about potential alien contact. Every radio telescope that looked outward also listened inward. Every space program had a secondary purpose. Every civilian lunar mission carried military payloads. We've been building, planning, and preparing for this day for over 200 years. The Dominion fleet, which moments before had seemed unstoppable, suddenly found themselves outnumbered and outgunned. The humans hadn't just hidden weapons, they had hidden an entire shadow civilization. "This is impossible," Admiral Vexton snarled. "No species develops this rapidly, this secretly." "You're right," Admiral Webb replied calmly. "No normal species does. But then again, you clearly haven't studied human history very carefully. We're the species that went from first flight to landing on the moon in 66 years. We're the species that split the atom and then walked on the surface of other worlds. When we decide something needs to be done, we don't just do it. We do it bigger and better than anyone thought possible." The first salvo from Luna Base 1 lit up space like a newborn star. Magnetic acceleration cannons hurled projectiles at significant fractions of light speed, punching through Dominion shields like they were made of tissue paper. 3 Dominion ships disintegrated in the first 10 seconds of combat. "Retreat!" Admiral Vexton screamed. "All ships jump to hyperspace." But the humans had planned for that too. Gravity well generators, hidden in seemingly innocent asteroids throughout the system, activated simultaneously. The Dominion fleet found themselves trapped, unable to escape to hyperspace. As human fighters swarmed around the alien vessels and the hidden lunar fleet advanced with terrible purpose, Commander Zethkar made one final transmission to Dominion High Command. "Command, this is Fleet Zethkar, mission failure. Repeat, mission failure. The human, they were never the prey, we are." The message cut to static as the Eternal Conquest joined its sister ships as expanding clouds of superheated plasma. Earth's moon slowly closed its hangar doors, once again appearing as an innocent natural satellite. But now, every species in the galaxy would know the truth. Humanity's greatest weapon wasn't technology or strategy. It was patience and the willingness to prepare for a war they hoped would never come.